guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you're seeing me, I'm Morgan and I'm a 22-year-old girly living in Boston, going to law school and just sharing my life here on YouTube. Subscribe if you want to see all of that. Today is Friday. I'm actually about to head to school. I would usually have class today, but my professor ended up holding us back in the week so that we wouldn't have class today. But I'm still gonna go to school because I'm gonna study, or actually I'm gonna just read ahead for next week. As I was saying in my first law school vlog, I'm going to try out a new strategy or a new approach to law school, and that's reading ahead so that I can just have more time in the week and just all of that. So I'm going to test that out today. I'm gonna head out now. Before I head out, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm taking in my lunch bag, because when I have these like long days at school and I know I'm gonna be there for a while, I'm gonna be working, I like to carry things to eat. So this is my lunch bag. I got it in Marshall's or TJ Maxx and it came with like 2 plates and a bottle. It also came with this thing that I put in the bag just to make sure, like I put it in the freezer, get it frozen to keep this stuff cool. So this is my lunch. This is one of the plates that came with the bag. So this is just some white rice and some hot Italian sausage thing that I made the other day, and then I have yogurt and I bring some granola with it. And then in this cup I have a smoothie that I use fruits to make, so banana and like a fruit mix with frozen fruit mix with strawberry, peaches, pineapples, whatever, and I use Lasco, vanilla Lasco as like the liquid, and then just some snacks. I feel like this should be able to hold me over until I get home. I made it to school. It's almost 11:30. I have this study room until 3. My readings for next week, I have a total of maybe like 91 pages to read for next week across 3 classes. Those 91 pages do not include my torts reading. So for con law next week, I have 26 pages for class next week. For my legal writing class, I actually have things to read for that class. That's 18 pages. Plus I have to watch a screencast, and I do have an assignment that's due on Tuesday. The assignment is really the most important thing. And then for contracts, it's 47 pages. 15 of those pages are cases, so that's pages for my case, and then 32 pages are just not cases. The 47 pages is for the entire unit, and the unit spans across 3 classes basically. For torts on Monday, it's just 11 pages, which is very, very light work for law school. Trust. So let's get to it. It's almost 1 o'clock. It's like 5 minutes to 1. I'm gonna have my smoothie now. So I have a Zoom meeting in like a few minutes. It's just like an informational Zoom. I'm just joining to learn about careers in the legal industry, in like compliance and regulation and asset management and stuff. It's been a few hours. I'm home. I'm about to get started on my dinner because it's going to take a minute actually. For dinner tonight, I am making barbecue ribs and some fries, keeping it simple. Yesterday I just thought of that. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I want for dinner tomorrow. That's cute. It's Saturday morning. I am about to head to school. It's like 11:15. I have a study room at 12, but I know I'm not gonna get there that fast because the train is down, so I have to take the shuttle bus and a bunch of things. But today is another study day. Today I want to do contracts, con law and my LPS assignment. I have this room from 12 to 4. I'm half an hour late, so I'm already half an hour out of time. Today I have another smoothie and I'm gonna drink some real quick while I play Wordle and then get to the readings. I do my Wordle in the days just to stimulate my mind a little bit. I think now I'm gonna take a break. I am gonna read one more thing for contract and then I'm gonna switch to con law. This is a little fit check, but it's like about to be 5 o'clock. I'm actually gonna leave, so I'm gonna get some Chick-fil-A because it's like a reward. And then I actually think I'm gonna finish up my readings at home. I have my con law book on my iPad, so yeah, I'm gonna try to be disciplined and finish my readings at home or whatever. I'll see y'all. So it's Tuesday. Tuesdays are my long drawn out days. It's currently 8:10, so I'm about to leave home and head to school. I have 3 classes today. This is my OOTD, just some black jeans. This top says good vibes. Today's not really good vibes at all, and of course your girl is drinking her Celsius because I need it for these long days. So let's head to school and have a great week. So I made it home for the day. Honestly, it's a long day, but the time actually does go by like pretty fast. I have torts tomorrow. I already read 4 torts. So tonight I'm actually going to be working on my internship applications. I am really truly hoping that I can get a job this summer, and I'm believing God that I'm gonna get a job. So I have like my resume is already together. I need to do like my cover letter, and some of the internships like require like some sort of personal statement or answering some sort of prompt or whatever, so I also need to do that. So that's just really my plan for the evening. I have 18 internships on this list right now that I have seen, that I've written them down. I'm thinking of applying to them. I might not apply to all 18. I'm not sure. I'm gonna like go over the descriptions of some of them that I've written down just to make sure that I want to do it and it's worth applying to, because I did have like a few internships on my list like a few days ago and I took them off because I just realized that it really was not aligning with my interests. 6 of those are due like within this week. So one of them is due on the 1st of February, and I think the 1st of February is like Saturday. 2 of them are due Thursday and the next 3 are due on Friday. So that's a lot of work for me to do. It looks like it snowed last night, and had I known that it snowed, I would not have worn these shoes, but I'm not turning back. I am making my way to school. I don't have class until 12. It is like maybe 20 minutes to 10. Because I'm just realizing that there's an internship that I wanted to apply to, and I'm just realizing that the deadline was tomorrow, which I knew, but I need a recommendation letter, and I can't possibly ask for a recommendation letter and get it by tomorrow. So I'm finished with torts class. It's almost 2 o'clock. I'm at my locker now. I have a study room at 2:30, so I'm trying to figure out what I should eat for lunch. I was gonna get Chinese at first, but then I'm not, like, the last few times I got Chinese, like, it just wasn't really that good. Then I was thinking about Chipotle, but like I'm not sure if I want that either. So now I just don't know. I got the Chinese for lunch. It looks good, doesn't it? What I really wanted was a box food, but like some fried chicken and rice and raw veg, but I can't get that, so I had two things to do for my legal writing class. I like drafted a contract and we needed to revise the contract, and then we needed to do a client letter. So I did both of those things. I submitted them for class tomorrow, and now I'm about to take a contracts quiz. It's a multiple choice quiz. It's open book. So I'm finished with the quiz. I think now I'm just writing down some things that I want to do on Friday in my planner that are important for next week. I'm actually gonna head home now. It's 5:30. I'm just gonna go home, and then I have one last thing to do, which is not gonna be too hard, so I'm gonna do that when I get home. I'm also gonna pick up at home this morning where I left off with my internships. I basically almost like finished the application for 2 of them, so I might send those off tonight, and I need to tweak the cover letters just a bit more. A few of the internships I removed from my list. I didn't feel like it's really what I wanted to do. Like some of the firms I really was not interested, like going on their website and doing a little research, it wasn't pulling me in. It's Thursday. It should be the end of my week, but I have class tomorrow, so it's actually not the end of my week. But I just got done with classes today. So we got this essay problem, and we're just supposed to like spot the issues and stuff. I'm gonna try and do the essay, then we're gonna do internship stuff. So I just sent in an internship application. I finished up my cover letter and everything, and then I'm about to just try and apply to this next one, because the one that I just applied to, the deadline was tomorrow. I didn't see the deadline until when I decided to apply. I thought they didn't have a deadline posted. That internship that I applied to, I like really interested in the position, of course, which is why I applied in the first place. We're finally finished with another week of law school. Thank God. I feel like now that I've done 3 weeks of my classes, I can kind of start talking about how I feel about the classes and like what I'm expecting going forward. My legal writing class, we have the same professor from last year, so that's great. I really liked her. I think she's a great professor, so I'm not really expecting much difference this semester. Obviously I want to do much better in legal writing than I did last semester. I did make a few mistakes that cost me a better grade, but I think those can definitely be rectified this semester. Obviously we're going to be learning new things, but I do think I can improve upon those skills, and I'm just not going to be worried about it. Torts, I like my torts class so far. Like, I'm understanding what we're doing. My teacher, I think he's a very great teacher. I think he's very thorough. I think he's detailed. I like how he does his lectures. It's not boring, and it gives us the opportunity to like actually make notes because of how he goes through his notes and goes through the lecture. I feel like we know exactly what we need to know for his class and for the torts in general. As I said, as of right now, I'm enjoying the class because I'm understanding what we're doing. Con law, Honestly, my con law classes are super boring and it's a drag. Like, I'm not necessarily loving my professor's lecture style. However, I do like the professor. He does use PowerPoints, and I feel like the PowerPoints are helpful because they touch on exactly what it is for each thing that we need to know. Or it touches on some of the most important things for the cases that we review and stuff like that, and the topics. That's helpful, and I feel like I am understanding what's going on in con law. Like, it's not the best understanding, but I feel like as time progresses and as I get better at doing the readings and understanding the readings on my own, like, the class will obviously get better. So I do like con law. I thought that con law, I wasn't gonna really like con law this semester, but I like it. My contracts professor is giving me criminal law from last year, and criminal law traumatized me. I learned my entire criminal law syllabus by myself for finals, like, by myself. I got a B, so I guess I did that. My professor uses PowerPoint slides in contracts, but the slides are only helpful during class lectures. They are not slides that you can use to review or to study or to look over after class, because you just literally won't understand it, because he makes references to the slides, but the slides are like a lot of graphic and like animations and like hypos in the animations. So as I said, it's only helpful during class, it's not helpful after class. However, when I do the readings for contracts and I go to class, I get where he's going. So I get where he's going, and he does mention the important points that we need to know. But I would say that contracts is the only class that I don't feel that great about the class so far. So that's how I'm feeling about my spring courses for 1L. It's a bit much right now, like balancing the spring courses and like trying to balance applying for internships and all of that at the same time, and also trying to balance like getting my strategy right and getting things together, because I need to do better. It's kind of been a lot, and I still feel like I haven't really found my footing. That's how it's been, and I'm gonna end up this law school vlog right here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and if you have any questions, any comments, you can leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.